And I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Some copyright-free orchestral music. Um, what was I doing? This one? Okay, there we go. Uh, file open. What's I doing here? I was doing a fork. Oh, okay, there we go. Um, Control R. I don't think this is working properly. R. Yeah, I don't think that's connecting them. Oh, hold on. Hey, how we doing? I don't know how we doing. I literally just turned on the stream 3 minutes ago and you just popped in. That's crazy. Um, I don't think I made this fork correctly. Something about it, something about it just was like, I don't know. I don't know. What is remesh? Remesh. Mode, sculpt mode. Yeah. Uh, edit mode. I mean, there's something. What's rematch? Uh, resolution or amount of detail of the remesh. Kind of size and the object space. Mode, sculpt mode, sculpting. Ew. Control R. Oh. Um. Control R seems to have done something different. Um. Generate remesh. Wait, 5? Oh, that I just did a thing. Uh what did I do in modeling? Apply. That does not appear to do anything. Why is it not doing a remesh? Remesh modifier. Remesh modifier is a tool for generating a new mesh topology. Output follows the surface curvature of input, but topology contains only quads. Oh. Oh, I'm getting lag. I'm getting lag. Smooth. live? Oh, okay. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. Wonderful. Now what if I do subdivision surface? That that doesn't do anything because there was a remesh. I played a game with Sharon and Ethan. Oh, you're playing a game with Sharon and Ethan. Well, tell them I said hi. If only. Wait. What does that do? Unsubdivide. 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 Oh, okay. That made that wacky. It may be a 21 plus game. As in rating 21 plus? Oh my god. I don't think that's how you make a fork. Sharon made the game. Why is it so twisty? I have no idea. She was bored one day, so she made a game. That is impressive. Does she need game assets? Vertice, 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 G, Y. Okay. It's called Rinren, like Karin and Sharon. Okay. Okay. That's fascinating. I don't think I know what I'm doing. Okay. So what about that? What about what about that? It looks wacky, but sent you a pic. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Is that a blackout rage gallon? Hold up. Hold up. I thought you meant a computer game, not a board game. But a board game is just as impressive. Um that is Sharon's. Yeah. 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 Camera zoom. Camera zoom. Oh, okay. Okay. So, control. Okay, so that's how I can adjust that more subtly. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, I just messed it up. Okay. Unlock. Now I can move. Okay. Okay. What does Sharon think about the Perry the donut? I'll make a better fork some other time. I'm bored. I'm bored. What should I be making? Um. Oh no, she ain't watching. I am. Well, and have you showed her your lock screen on your phone? Like, I thought that would be something that you would bring up, you know? Anyway, anyway, just did. Just did. Cool, cool. She said very cool. That's nice. That's awesome. Um, I'm struggling to get inspiration here. I'm very struggling. Okay. Okay. Shift A, mesh, Q. Size it down. Grab it, bring it over here. Um, Try to make one of those Pizza Hut lights. I feel like I understand what you're getting at. Control Shift A mesh cylinder. F9 vertices, I need to decrease them. Let's go to 8. Three. G, C, lower that down. Grab that face, delete face. Then I need to tab, grab, bring it higher. Then I need to add modifier, generate subdivision surface. Then Control R, no, tab, Control R. Edge select, Control R. Am I not able to? Oh wait, no, it's not Control R, it's face inset. Okay. That's the thing. And then I also got to add modifier, generate solidify. You told me to make a Pizza Hut light. So I'm making a Pizza Hut light. If I can remember what you mean by Pizza Hut light. Point 0.03. You said Pizza Hut light, so I'm making Pizza Hut light. What do you think this is? Yeah, what do you think I was doing? Like, yeah, I got the light elements over right there anyway. Like, I gotta put that somewhere. Where's the light coming from? I guess it's coming from a Pizza Hut light. You forgot you requested it. Wonderful. Wonderful. Glad we're on the same page. I don't know where to go from here. Um, I guess that's a Pizza Hut light. You know, it's freaking. I'll take it. Uh, Location 0 0, and then I'll take the light. I'll grab it and I'll put it 0 0 0, and then I'll have it like right there. And then there we go. Friggin'. Well, what's the light? Light. Uh, Output, render, visibility, relation, physics, collection, world, strength. Um, Constraints, delta. Okay, there we go. Like 150. There we go, I guess. We got a light with a light, and it's doing light, I guess. Hold on. What was the text message? Uh, okay. Okay. I understand. How do I make something transparent? Is it a material? Material. New. Transparent. Translucent. Okay. I guess that's something. Uh-oh. Got a little bit of a glitchy do. A glitchy do. Oh no. Oh no. I am having a day. I wish my computer was okay. That does not look like good. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna... Can I not make new tabs? Can I not... Can I not... Can I not grab? Can I not... Okay, there's that. I can't do that for some reason. Okay, so YouTube. What about a brick wall? How do I do a brick wall? Blender brick wall. Hmm. I don't like grabbing shorts. That's the thing. Um. So Shift A, do a cube. Where's my cube? Grab my cube, bring it over here. Make it smaller with S. Then I tab, grab one of the faces with 3, then left click, then G, then X, then stretch, then modifiers, generate bevel. Look, it already looks like a brick shape. Now I G, Y, make it more brick per brick, you know? And then I do add modifier, generate array. Oh, would you look at that? You got this circle. Okay. Oh. Okay. Make it a little smaller. Make the bevel greater. Okay. Okay, so factor y. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Um, what did they do next? Do I do a second array? Generate array. Um, see. One. 0. Okay. That we're cooking something. God. Oh, hold on. I have my chat covered. Anything there? Nope. Okay. Blood be sleeping. Oh. 0. Let's see. Okay. 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 Bevel. Oh, 9. $360. G object 0 0. Wonderful. Modifiers. I want more bricks. More bricks per brick, please. $55 bricks. $64 bricks. Rotation needs to be something different. 15 degree. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. That went crazy real quick. Okay. Yeah, we got a brick wall. Okay, we got a brick wall, and yeah, I zone back in again. Yep. Yep. It's what is happening? I looked for a video to make a brick wall, and it's literally just a cube stretched out a little bit, add a bevel modifier, then add 2 array modifiers, and then mess with the settings. So, yeah. Got myself a brick house update. Oh, yep, that's the right setting. I can make a wizard tower if I wanted to. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna have to rewatch the VOD. Okay, if you want to. Um. I can do it again. I can do it again if you want. Okay. So what happens if I apply, then apply, then apply? What does that do to this? Okay, so that does that. Chances are I will zone out again. Okay. That's perfectly fine. Cute. So cube 1 will be wall. Cube is fork. Cylinder is salt. Cylinder 1 is pepper. Cylinder 02 is light hood. Oh, man. Oof. How do I cut a hole? Cut a holy hole into the brick wall. Uh... Hi. Hi again. Projected meshes.
Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you guys something that most...
Okay, so Pixio 3D. I am befuddled. No worries. I am just as befuddled sometimes.
You probably don't know about. I think it's pretty safe to say, and that is using the projection cut method in Blender. So essentially, you can take any object you want, and then take another object, simply line the two up, and then there is a certain tool you can use, and it can actually cut out that shape into the object. So here I'm using this plane here that I just modeled into something as a stencil. So this is super powerful. I'm going to show you how to do it step by step. So let's jump in and learn something. So jumping into a quick scene in Blender here, what we're going to do is just for example's sake, I think it's more interesting to delete the default cube and just grab something like a UV sphere. And I'm just going to bump up to something like 64. This is just optional. I'm just doing this as my demonstrating object here, 64 by 64. And let's say we want to take some sort of sci-fi approach here, make some panels in this UV sphere here. In fact, I'm just going to add in a plane. So I'm going to go Shift A. I'm going to add in under the meshes a plane. I'm going to go RX90 and press enter. And let's just say we want to use this as a stencil to cut out this shape. So in this case, it's just a square. So let's just tab into edit mode, right click, go subdivide. Let's just make it into something interesting. And really it doesn't matter. This is just for demonstrating. So let's maybe select these here, extrude them up. Let's maybe extrude this down over here, scale it. Just, you know, you guys get the idea, like some sort of component that you want to have on a surface that repeats. So what you're going to do, you're going to select the object that you want to cut into, and then you're going to tab into edit mode. And it doesn't matter if the mesh is active or not, you just want to be into edit mode. But what you're going to do, you're going to hold in control or command, and then you're going to left click on the object. And it can be a little bit tricky, so just kind of position yourself until you get it. So you might have to move around a little bit, but the idea here is once you're in edit mode, you can hold in control or command depending on what keyboard you have, and click on this object, and it should select if you click on it right. It can be a little bit finicky, but once you get it, what you're going to do, you're going to line yourself up to where you want it to be projected. So in this case, I'm going to go like this. In fact, I'm going to just go into my front orthographic view, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go F3 on my keyboard, and I'm just going to type in here project. And you're going to go to knife project.
Hold on. Your response is... What'd you say? I clicked the link and got confused. Help, what the fuck happened? Oh, this is just the video that I'm watching in the top right-hand corner. That's just the what I'm watching in the top right-hand corner. I'm trying to learn too. Maybe I shouldn't be using a cube. Maybe that's my problem. Delete Y, Shift A, plane. You were responding to my message and I got distracted. Yeah. I'm a bit distracted too. I'm trying to figure out mesh plane G Y rotate X 90 degrees. Yes. Location 0. Wonderful. Tab 2 edge extrude Y. Okay, there we go. There we go. Tab. Size that. GZ. Do that. Easy. Do that. Then I'll scale it up a bit. See. Do that. Hold on. I think there is definitely a delay when I message and when you see it. Hey, just want to mention that I love you. You're doing an amazing job streaming, and I am proud of you. Well, thank you. And it's also the fact that I don't always look at my second monitor all the time. So there is even more of a delay as I'm trying to do what I am mainly doing on the left screen and occasionally glancing out of the corner of my eye on the right screen. So, yeah. Yep.
And now, if you click on it right, a bit tricky, so just kind of position yourself until you get it. So you might have to move. You're going to hold in Control or Command, and then you're going to left click on the object. And it can be a little bit tricky, so just kind of position yourself until you get it. So you might have to move around a little bit. But the idea here is once you're in edit mode, you can hold in Control or Command, depending on what keyboard you have, and click on this object, and it should select if you click on it right. It can be a little bit finicky, but once you get it, what you're going to do, you're going to line yourself up to where you want it to be projected. So in this case, I'm going to go like this. In fact, I'm going to just go into my front orthographic view, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go F3 on my keyboard, and you're just going to type in here project, and you're going to go to knife project. And now if you move over, you're going to see it's now projected that on to here, and now we have it cut out.
Okay.
What keyboard you have, and click on this object, and it should select if you click on it. Can be a little bit finicky, but once you get it, what you're going to do, you're going to line yourself up to where you want it to be projected. So in this case, I'm going to go like this. In fact, I'm going to just go into my front orthographic view, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go F3 on my keyboard, and you're just going to type in here project.
F3 on the keyboard. Project.
And you're going to go to knife project.
Knife project. So F3. No. F3. Project. Knife project. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.
And now if you move over, you're going to see it's now projected that on to here, and now we have it cut out, and that's really powerful. So let's go back into our front view. Over here we still have the knife project option. Let's go cut through, and it does matter.
Oh. Knife project. Cut through. That is not right. Oh. So oh, that's not right. Control Z X. Only faces? No. X. Edges and faces? No. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Where did the fork go? It's on the table. The fork is on the table. I'm currently trying to do something else. I don't think this is the right way I need to go about this. This is not the method I think I can use.
want to know how to make a hole in a mesh in Blender? Well, I'm going to show you. It's super easy. So what you want to do is you want to insert any mesh. For me, it's just going to be a cylinder. And then it's as simple as clicking back on the mesh that you want to make a hole in, click on add modifier, and then search up Boolean. And the object is what mesh you want to make a hole out of. But for me, it's a cylinder.
Okay. So Thin Bear Studio. That's the short that I'm looking at. So if I take this tab X edges X one, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 base. Wonderful. Now, if I do that, and I do extrude, G, Y. Okay. Now if I do that, G, Y, and I put it right there, that cuts all the way through. Now I gotta select this, select Boolean, object, oh, that doesn't do what I think it's supposed to. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm getting lag. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Z, Control Z. Okay, is that doing it correctly? That might be. apply. Oh, okay. Wonderful. That, ooh, ooh. Did that work? Did that work? Da, 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 da. X edges. Okay, what about, what if I do that, 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 that base? Okay, and then that, that, base. And then I do that, 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 that face. And then I do that. Oh man, it's hard to see these vertices sometimes. That face. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. That up there is ugly. Okay. Okay. Oof. Okay. Brickwork is difficult. Brickwork is difficult. B, Y. Make it bigger, G, Y. Okay. And then tab 3, extend G, X. Go like that. And then G, X. A little bit more. G, X. Oh, hey, second human in chat. How you doing? The second human in chat? There's a second human in chat? Don't scare them off. Don't scare them off. I know it's exciting, but jeez. Don't go crazy. GZ. Okay, like that maybe? Good enough, I guess. Well, what is this? Cube. Add modifier. Generate bevel. Yeah, looks good enough. Looks good enough. That's my sibling learning Blender. Look at them go. Look at them go. GX. Shift a little bit over more. Is it? Is it okay? Is it okay? I don't know. I don't know. Do I need anything more with this guy? I don't think so. Alright, if you lurkers should be happy that they get support in any way. Okay. I'm glad that they're here too, but you don't have to keep pointing them out. Don't want to get them uncomfortable. Okay, so what should I have? Material. Turn that render off. Grab material. Can I select anything? How do I? Can I? Okay, there we go. Material. Materials. New. What happens if I render? Render image. Oh. Well, that's an image. It's... just a table and stuff. Wonderful. Material. Might as well. What to do next? No idea. Shift A. Another cube. Grab that cube. Put it over 0, 0. 0. 0. G, Z. Right there. And then make it smaller. $13 meters. And then X goes like a cross beam there. Yeah, close enough. I need edge select, grab that, GX, slide it over to there. GX. Shift A, cylinder. Location 0. Oof. Oof, Harunis. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. I need the cube. Back over to there. There, close enough. Shift A, mesh, cylinder, smaller, more length. Then there's gonna be another 0, 0. Z upwards. BC. Okay. So now I got that. Tab. 3. Face. Scale it down. G, Z. Slide it down. Then I select that face, extrude upwards, clipping, sure, why not? So now we got a cross beam hanging. What do I need to do? I got a text message. grab it later. How did I do the wood texture? How did I do the wood texture? Materials. New. Base color. Image texture. Open. Pictures. Blender image. Wood textures 2. Flat, box, flat, closest, cubic, smart. What does smart do? Stand, clip, mirror, generated? No. Movie? No. Single image? No. Image sequence? No. Generated? No. Image sequence? Linear? Okay, flat, clip, single image. Well, that's gonna have to be close enough. What's the... But... are you in your... No, I am not in my own chat. I haven't done that today. I'm just doing what I feel like. Yeah. Guess I have that. Yeah, I got that. I got that. What do I even do next? easy. Do that. Then I'm gonna delete that face. Then I'm going to take it, object 0, 0. I'm just putting everything onto a center line 0, 0 because that makes it easy to plot things. Grab the edge, expand it out. ES, expand out. GZ. ES, expand out. GZ, bring it down again. ES, expand out. GZ, do down again. Then I have a modifier for solidify. And then I have a modifier for subdivision. And then I need to remove the solidify. And I need to grab the face and do an inset. And there we go. We have a roof on a hut. Apply. I really don't know what else I'm doing. Metal roof? Sure, why not? I don't know what I'm doing. Why would I know? I got nothing. Any suggestions? It's almost coming up on 2 hours. Merge. Mesh merge. At center, at cursor. Merge by distance. Okay, I'm alone in chat again. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Not everybody has to be your friend. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Yeah. Do your musical number. Centered. Centroid. Combine. Combine. Combine cylindrical numbers. Node. Passes. Tip. Cursor. Animation vector. You know what? Blender tutorials. Let's see what you got. Blender tutorial. I don't need another donut. I don't need a cookie. Um, Sculptor. No. Blender Basics. Tutorial Trap. Two D image to 3D model. Quick and easy. No. Um, Forward movement. Um, okay, fine.
Perhaps you've always wanted to learn.
Here we go. There's neighbors. Neighbors making noise. But here we go.
Learn how to make really cool stuff in 3D software. You might not have done it, you might have dabbled in it a little bit. In this tutorial, what I'm going to be doing is trying to take one video and introduce a lot of the fundamental things, the things you really need to get started. And I'm going to show you how to do it in a free software called Blender that you can.
Yeah, okay. I know Blender is awesome. I know Blender is great. You don't have to preach to the choir. What is it? What is it that we're trying to make? Where are we trying to make?
Here and how to render it out as a final result. And
Wonderful. Trying to make a low poly girl, I guess, in a low poly world. Shift A. Cube. Actually, hold on. Hold on. What if I just do my best here? R. Here at you know what? Subdivide. 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 What's the pixel of Minecraft? Minecraft pix. Minecraft character pixel dimension. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay. Arms. 4x4x 12. 4x4x 12. Uh, hmm. I 1, 2, 3, 4. E. That actually doesn't look good. Why can't I? Uh, Minecraft character Blender.
Hi there! Guess who decided to stay up till 4 a.m. again and now wants to commit stop existence? Let's just begin with the tutorial. Shift A to add a cube, and what I want to do, because it's gonna make our life a lot easier, press N for the sidebar here. We're gonna match the dimensions of a Minecraft character. So 1 pixel is gonna be 1 meter for us.
Okay. You know what? Uh, Wonderful. I'm just gonna delete the cube and then start over. Shift A cube. B right period up here.
Here, because it's easier to work with that and we can just scale it down later. Let's go. Y is 8, X is 4, this is the body, and the Z is 12. So this is the
Or not. Cursor, bring that up there. Shift A cube. And what did they?
shape of a Minecraft body. Now, to work with that and we character life a lot easier, press N for the sidebar here. We're gonna match the dimensions of a Minecraft character. So 1 pixel
Okay.
is gonna be 1 meter for us here, because it's easier to work with that and we can just scale it down later. Let's go. Y is 8, X is 4, this is the body, and the Z is 12. So this is the shape of a Minecraft body. Now, if I move this up, you'll see the origin point also moves with it. I don't want that. I'm gonna press tab and
Oh
edit
boy.
mode,
Oh
press A to
boy.
select everything in case.
This has got to be a large Minecraft character. Or maybe I built everything else super small, actually. Maybe that's the problem.
You don't have it, and press G to move it, Z on the X-axis, and I think we
Okay, wonderful.
move it up by 6, so press 6 and enter. So it's now in the bottom. Now if you rotate this, it's gonna have an origin point on the bottom. Just like in Windows, you can press F2 to rename stuff, so I'm gonna call this body. Cool. Now Shift A, add a cube, and it's gonna be 4 by
Body. It's like if a circus tent and a public restroom had a child. Hey, that is an insult to both circus tents and public bathrooms, I'll have you know. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's make another cube. Or by what, 12?
4, and I think the legs are also 12. I'm not sure. Or they're
No, nope,
version of
Nope,
this, right?
nope.
So is into orthographic mode. If you have the cool. Now Shift A, add a cube, and it
Yeah, yeah. I know. I'm only a good comedian if I have somebody to bounce off of. So leg 1, and then I shift D and I duplicate it, and it is leg 2.
is gonna be 4 by 4, and I think the legs are also 12. I'm not sure. Or they're 11. Let's go with 12. Wait. 2 blocks are... I'm gonna fucking count this. I forgot the dimensions of a Minecraft character. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What about the legs? The legs are also 12. Okay, 12 and 12. 4 by 4 by 12. Edit mode. Select everything. G to...
Or someone giving you the jokes to say. Hey, okay, fine. If you want to make me feel bad about my ability to come up with jokes just on the fly or whatever, I guess. It's not like you're giving me a script or anything. I'm not reading a script.
on the z-axis by -6. And now the rotation point is where I want it, so it has to be in the center. So now instead of moving it in edit mode, I'm gonna move it in object mode. Move it on the Y by -2. Yeah, so now it's in the correct place. The origin point is in the correct place.
Ah. So he's also using the center line. Nation 30 60 0 0 uh, 54 36. Y is going to be -4. Wonderful. 0, 4, 36. Wonderful.
This is gonna be his right leg, so just R_leg. Shift D to duplicate, and now limit it on the y-axis only, and move it by 4 on the right, so it's in the same place. Left leg, also I'm gonna delete the random numbers. Useful tip that I didn't tell you last time, if you want to snap into an orthographic mode like this, so it's only viewing one side with 0 perspective, while you're moving around with the middle mouse button, as you get close to one of the edges, hold down Alt, and it's gonna snap you into orthographic mode. If you have the numpad, of course, you can press numpad 5, and it's gonna put you into perspective mode as well. And if you press the numbers 2, 8, 4, and 6, you know, the 4 directional numbers, if you press those, it's gonna snap you by 15 degrees left and right so you can move your mouse. Press numpad 5 again to hop out of this. And I also think if you press 1, 3, 7, and 9, it's gonna hop you into different orthographic modes. So, you know, if you find this useful, because orthographic mode is great. I just use the mouse Alt thing. I'm gonna hop into orthographic, and now I'm gonna enable the snapping, right? I wanna turn on absolute grid snap, so it's gonna snap onto these squares as you see in the background. So I'm gonna duplicate the left leg, and now as you see, it's gonna snap me onto stuff, and I'm gonna position it up here, arm. But now the
Wonderful. Wonderful. Mash cube. N. N. H. H. I. 8. And then this is going to be what, 70? Nope, not 70. 80. Wonderful, that's a Minecraft character.
origin point is all the way up here. How do we get it down? Well, we're gonna use some tricks here, because you can't just move the origin point. Actually, you can, but I forgot where it is. There's a drop down. Yeah, you can affect origins and you can physically move the origin down. I guess it's the better way to do it, so just move it down by 2 pixels. Boom, it's right here. Options, disable this. But I'm gonna duplicate the other leg in a different way. So I'm gonna Shift D to duplicate, move it up, and now I want to show you a different way to do it, because that's how I did it before I found this, and I guess it's useful to know how to mess with this. Right arm, Control S will save the project, obviously, but if you press Shift S, you will bring up this pie chart. We can move both the selection and the cursor here. We can affect both of them. So let's go cursor to selected. So this red cursor is gonna go to the origin point of my select object. Let's put the cursor to world origin. You can also, right click, set origin to the 3D cursor, right? So the origin is now down here. So we're gonna use both of this. So let's put the cursor to selected. And now we can move the cursor.
Did you see the Minecraft movie? No, I did not. I did not see the Minecraft movie. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I am always a Java player, and I stand by the fact that Microsoft bought Minecraft, everything started going down, you know? Microsoft bought it, and it's just like, you know? Yeah. Oh. This is the Blender tutorial that I'm using, at least. Oh. Might as well put that in chat, so it's not like I'm stealing content or anything. Ooh. I can't do that. Can't do that at all. That would be bad.
Cursor. The Z is on 12. We know we have to move down by 2 units, so we put it down at 10. 10, not 19. 10. And now it's in the correct place. Right click, set origin to 3D cursor. Shift S to...
Okay. Wait, hold on. What did he do?
Put it back to... both right click, set origin to the 3D cursor, right? So the origin is now down here. So we're gonna use both of this. So let's put the cursor to selected. And now we can move the cursor. So let's go to...
How do you do cursor to selected? Cursor to selected. Cursor to selected. If right mouse button. Cursor to selected. Places the 3D cursor at the center of the current selection. The exact location depends on the current transform pivot. For example, with the bounding box center point.
To view, I think? Yeah, 3D cursor. The Z is on 12. We know we have to move down by 2 units, so we put it down to 10. 10, not 19. 10. 2 units. Both of right click, set origin of my selected object. Let's put the cursor to world origin. You can also, right click, set origin to the 3D cursor, right? So the origin is now down here. So we're gonna use both of this. So let's put the cursor to selected. And now we can move, origin is now down here. So we're gonna use both of this. So let's
Control Z. Control Z. Control Z. No. Control S. Shift S. Okay. Cursor to selected. Okay. View. Location. $68. That looks about right. Origin to 3D cursor. Okay. Now I assume I do it the same to this. Shift S. Shift S. Cursor to selected. And then I do 68. And then I do origin to 3D cursor.
put the cursor to selected. And now we can move the cursor. So let's go to view, I think. Yeah, 3D cursor. The Z is on 12. We know we have to move down by 2 units. So we put it down to 10. 10, not 19. 10. And now it's in the correct place. Right click, set origin to 3D cursor. Shift S to put it back to world origin because I like it better there. Next thing, we're gonna add another cube, and this cube is gonna be the head, so it's gonna be.
Okay. How long have you been streaming? 2 hours and 17 minutes so far. That's how long I've been streaming.
Go back to item, it's gonna be 8 by 8 by 8. Another tip, click and drag left and right to scale it on one axis. You can click and drag down to select multiple and then scale them from those. Or you can click and drag down and then not go left and right, and you can type a value for all of those. So, good stuff. For the head, I want the origin point to be on the bottom. So I'm gonna go into edit mode, select everything, G, Z by 4. So it's gonna go 4 up. Origin point is here, and I'm gonna move it with the object mode. I'm gonna turn on the snapping thing, put it up here. So this is our character. Now we have to give it some UVs. So if we bring the mouse up into this corner, drag it out, we have a new window. Press N and T to hide the toolbars and stuff. Go into UV editor. So now when you have this object selected, you can go into edit mode and you will see the object here. But there's one problem. See, this is square and this is stretched. What's going on? Well, let's hop out of edit mode. And you see the scale here has been changed because I tweaked the dimensions. So it's scaled up the cube so it matches the dimensions. dimensions. So even if I were to unwrap this, it's still gonna give me cubes because it has scale. So what we have to do is press Control A and apply that scale. So this leg has been scaled, so the software thinks it's still a cube, it was just stretched upwards. This one, which has the scale applied, the software knows it is a rectangle and it is not scaled. So let's just apply the scale for all of them. One good thing with Blender is
By scale.
if you're gonna open it is not scaled upwards. This leg has been scaled, so the software thinks it's still a cube. It was just
Oop, I
stretched
accidentally
upwards.
closed
This
this
one,
stream.
which has the scale applied, the software
Maybe.
knows it is
No
a rectangle.
problem. I'm not paying attention, and I actually don't have a counter while I'm streaming of how many people are watching. Because I don't know. I think I find it depressing. I think seeing that 0, I think that's kind of depressing. So I just don't let myself see a number.
Thing with Blender is if you're gonna open a menu again, your mouse is automatically going to be on the last operation, so on scale, so you can just do it really fast. I love Blender, it's so cool. Okay, back into edit mode. Let's press U to unwrap stuff, and let's just put it onto cube projection. What this is gonna do is if I go into face mode, let's click this arrow, so applied, the software press Control A and apply that scale. So because it has scale, so we
Control A. Control. No. No. I'm not highlighting YouTube. Control A. Scale.
have to do is press Control A and apply that scale. So this leg has a scale. So what we have to do is press Control A and apply that scale. So this leg has been scaled, so the software thinks it's still a cube, it was just stretched upwards. This one, which has the scale applied, the software knows it is a rectangle and it is not scaled. So let's just apply the scale for all of them. One good thing with Blender is if you're gonna open a menu again, your mouse is automatically going to be on the last operation, so on scale, so you can just do it really fast. I love Blender, it's so cool. Okay, back into edit mode. Let's press U to unwrap stuff, and let's just put it onto cube projection. What this is gonna do is if I go into face mode, let's click this arrow so the selection is linked. Whatever I select here is going to be selected there. You're going to get a bunch of faces. So if I move this, I have every face is an individual part of the UV. So let's apply a material to this. So go into this knows it is a rectangle and it is not scaled. So let's just apply the scale for all of them. One good thing with Blender is if you're gonna open a menu again, your mouse is automatically
UV editor. Control U. Control A.
going to be on the last operation, so on scale, so you can just do it really fast. I love Blender, it's so cool. Okay, back into edit mode. Let's press U to unwrap stuff, and let's just put it on.
U to unwrap stuff. U to unwrap stuff.
Onto cube projection. What this is gonna do is if I go into face mode, let's click, let's just put it on, okay, back into edit mode. Let's press U to unwrap stuff, and let's just...
Oh, I need to go to edit mode. And U to unwrap.
Just put it onto cube projection. What this is gonna do is if I go into face mode, let's click this arrow so the selection is linked. Whatever I select here is gonna be selected there. You're gonna get a bunch. Of faces. So if I move this, I have every face is an individual part of the UV. So let's apply a material to this. So go into this material icon.
What?
U to unwrap stuff, and let's just put it onto cube projection. What this is gonna do is if I go into face mode, let's click this arrow so the selection is linked. Whatever I select here is gonna be selected there. You're gonna get a bunch of faces. So if I move this, I have every face is an individual part of the UV. So let's apply a material to this. So go into this material icon down here and make a new material. Call it skin. Instead of UV unwrapping, it's best if we first go into the shader editor. This is where all your material stuff happens. Yeah, I pressed N to get rid of this stuff because it's annoying. I have a folder here which has the Steve skin, which is what we're gonna use. So I can just drag and drop it in here, or you could press Shift A to add a new node, go into texture, image sequence, image texture, or you could just search for image texture. You know, it's the same. So I'm gonna...
Okay. I think 2 hours is a little bit too... over 2 hours of Blender is a little bit too much Blender for me. My brain is in a blender. I'm not being able to retain anything. Okay. I'll do Minecraft animations later. Join areas. No. Join areas 3D viewport. Okay. I'll do Minecraft animations at some other point. Right now, my brain is cooked, chat. My chat brain, my Skibidi 67. My chat brain be cooked. So yeah, I'll do some other stuff at some other point. Okay. Bye bye. Bye humans. Goodbye.